This is Ocean Gym. Oh, we got...
How's that season finale working out for you?
Yeah, you know, who would have thought I was only off by about...
after last one, I was like, really? This is the season finale? Oh, yeah.
No, that's not what I said. I said, I think so.
Yeah, no, you went full...
According to Amazon,
yeah.
According to Amazon, this is the end of their first volume. So, you know, you have to pay more for the other volumes. And you know how they do things.
You, in a few days when this go up, are going to get so many comments. It's not the end of season 1!
Yes, it's terrible that people keep coming back and saying, oh my god, you're wrong about this, you're wrong about this. It's the worst. What was I going to say? Okay, really? That's how we open up? There's like this episode with like so much shit going on. It's just like, haha, it wasn't the end of season 1. Actually,
no, nothing happened. So.
And the funny thing is, it would have kind of
Steven got grounded. That was it.
Yeah. And of course, when we say grounded, we mean buried, like they said, and he dies. Don't really know how they're going to continue the show without
Got
him,
really
but,
dark. I'm assuming maybe he claws his way out.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know how it worked, like Kill Bill or something. But no, this is an episode where Lapis? Was that it?
Lighting in here is terrible. There we go.
Where Lapis goes...
Lapis. It's Lapis.
Where she goes and takes the ocean with her. And turns out she's trying to use it to get to her home because her jewel is cracked, her gem is cracked, and Steven says, oh, I have healing powers, and he blicks her back, and that allows her to grow wings, her mirror eyes go away, and she flies away. They have no idea if this is a good thing or a bad thing.
I love the ending with the, so she made it off planet. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Tom, tom, tom.
Yeah, what does this mean for us? We'll just wait and see.
There's always two, a master and an apprentice. Tom, tom, tom.
So, I mean, it seems like she did genuinely want to get off, but we don't know what that's going to mean for them. And we also find out that the gems, you know, they're all technically gems.
You can fix the gems. So, I don't know, I'm getting a little weirded out. I'm not going to lie. I'm hitting that point where I'm just like, so what is up with the crystal gems then? Like, she just said she wanted to go home. He fixes her. She goes home. And maybe she'll come back with an army of Martians and kill everybody.
That's sort of my thought. Like, she's gonna come back with just like this huge UFO or like...
Right now, I'm just looking at this like, yeah, crystal gems kind of looking like dicks.
No, because...
Ironically, but...
No, because... It sounds weird, almost sounds in real life, but because we don't know the politics of their planet or their world or anything, we can't know what this is gonna be for us.
But maybe there's another way. And maybe it's up to somebody like Steven.
Maybe.
To figure it out.
He is the bridge between worlds. Oh my god, the animation of this one was fucking gorgeous. The colors were like... Blue's my favorite color, so just seeing it covered in all sorts of variations.
The concept of taking the ocean and building this tower to reach the stars, I thought that's really unique.
And her head coming out of it and stuff, and then creating sort of these water doubles of everybody was a fun idea.
Great use of the soundtrack, too. And I always feel like I'm listening to Mario Kart sometimes when I listen to the soundtrack.
That was like the first Mario Kart. But yeah,
it just... I don't know, it just seemed very... easy to solve that problem. So, I mean, maybe it's all a ruse and maybe Lapis is evil as fuck, but I don't know. I have my suspicions here.
Here's my guess, because they do not build her up like a straight up bad guy. She's not like this monstrous looking thing or creature like the other ones, and they say the gems get like corrupted and stuff. My guess is...
Oh, that was the other big reveal we should mention.
Yeah.
That the gems get corrupted and turned into these monsters. I'm getting like this, you would know, but Madoka Magica kind of feel out of this. Like, anybody who's seen the show, maybe you know what I'm talking about. I'm getting this vibe all of a sudden with the, yeah, well, they were once gems, now they're corrupted, and they're these monsters, and so we imprison them, and you have to fight them, and and you don't quite know who the good guy, bad guy is here at first. I don't know.
I think it's one of those things, well, I mean, like with Steven's pet, that would explain why Steven's pet was human at first. But, you know, I
think that totally explains it.
And I think that, I think the idea is that, like, you know, Steven could possibly kind of bring them back, but maybe they tried before, maybe they couldn't get it. Maybe that's why Rose was, like, so unique, because she was, like, one of the few people that could kind of...
Okay, but when they were talking about not all gems, I really wanted to say,
Not all gems are equal.
Some gems are more equal than others. Like, the conversation was getting creepy for me, where I was like, well, some gems may be kind of evil. So, like, was she talking about when they're in the monster phase or before that? Cause, like, is there a whole, is this like some sort of biblical thing where you got a bunch of demon gems, like, running around?
Maybe it's like Sonic the Hedgehog, there's a Robotnik somewhere that's turning them into bad gems or corrupting them. Or like Lord of the Rings, where it's like you capture the 9 rings and corrupt them into Nazgul. You know, we don't know. But my guess is with...
Now there's finally a mythos to analyze. Like, now we can actually start picking it apart, which is nice.
My guess is that... Mirchik's gonna go to her plan and stuff, that she was probably someone who was like probably like lost and angry or something like that. It was probably on like the villain side, even though like there's goodness to her. Maybe she got sort of like taunted over
where
or
did the
something.
gems live? She was looking up at the stars. She seemed to disappear up into the stars.
Well, obviously somewhere in space.
And they said, and they said she said straight up, like, yeah, all the crystal gems, all those 3 ever care about is Earth, and I never cared for this place. So I'm like, well, what does that mean?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they didn't come from Earth, at least.
No, but I mean, was that a thinly veiled threat? Like, I would totally burn this place to the ground if I could? Or...
I think she's some way, if I had to guess, like I said, because they don't make her a straight... she does seem like a straight-up villain. Even the voice is too kind-sounding to be, like, straight-up evil. That I think they're going to build up that, like, you know, she's kind of like... She may be on the bad, you know, the villain side, but she's probably, like... You know, like, she could be turned good, or maybe, like, just the villain had something that she needed. Like, you know, insert tragic backstory here that could turn into good, because I think they designed her too nice, and they gave her too nice a voice to be like, okay, this is just a villain.
Unless they're going the cute but deadly route. But yeah, the character design is very cute.
Well, even the way she left, I mean, she seemed very appreciative, and like, you know, oh, okay, well, bye. You know, I mean, she seemed very lost. So I think that's the
angle. Again, if that's all it takes, what? I don't know.
I think she has a connection to some sort of other baddies.
I'm just saying something's fishy in Gemtown.
But yeah, it's and I think because they're... I mean, we already saw something in the early episodes, like, come down and try to, like, attack them, and they kept... Or what, wait, was that, like, the sun or the eye? Now I'm forgetting.
I don't know.
But something was trying to attack, and they kept throwing amethyst at it. But, yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, that's my guess, is that she's connected with something or someone that's really bad. But she herself is not really bad. She's sort of, like, in between, and then maybe in the end she'll turn good or something. Or not. Or maybe she'll just die. Or maybe she'll turn evil. Who knows? But I think she's sort of like that in-between thing.
I think Joel should have gone to the invention exchange and come up with a way to, like, replace the water.
This is the water creator.
What do you think, Matt?
What do you think, sirs? He is getting funnier and funnier. Like, I never thought he was bad.
The funny thing is, like,
so little
I recognize his voice more when he's in that panic mode. Like, oh no! Like, when he does that, I suddenly recognize it as Joel, like, from MST3K.
Well, whenever he has a bullhorn, we both go, do something!
Yeah, from Manos Ansevade. Do something!
But no, I thought they did a good job sort of explaining, you know, giving us more but not explaining everything, leaving just enough so you're like, oh, wait, what about these questions and stuff? So I really like that. And like I said, just gorgeous animation on this one.
This was a good one. Lots of reveals.
Yeah, but again, not
the
much.
Pieces are falling into place.
Yeah, and we do find out much more about, like, the gems and the corruption and stuff like that, and that they can be turned and everything.
Yeah. Which is fine. I didn't need a linear story, but at some point I started to need some pieces to fall into place, and now I feel I've got it. So yeah, no more complaints. At least this satisfied me. You could probably have a few filler episodes after this, and I'd be fine. Like,
yeah, that's probably what's gonna happen.
It's like, okay, I have some concept of what's going on, or at least the mystery.
Yeah. So that'd be my guess. That they'll probably have, like, just a goofy episode or something with, like, just the tiniest reveal, if even that. But no, good episode. Good reveals and great animation and good storytelling, good visuals. You know, with the ocean kind of castle there. And
no complaints.
Yeah, and definitely, I think I was right about the on-model thing with Connie putting the glasses back on and stuff. I'm just like, you know, they did that because they have a look, they have the model, they probably have the toys, and they're like, just put it back on, even though there's no reason for her to still have those on. But
some people dig chicks with glasses.
Maybe. But yeah, that's about it, and we will see you at the next one. Later.